Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh.
What up? What up?
With big breaths here because we going hard at the gym here in South Beach, Miami. Yo.
Woo.
Yeah,
Man, it's nice.
It's real nice here. Me and Farhan were just at the event, the seminar all weekend, learned a lot. We've been having a real good time. Now we're getting a good lift in, getting stronger. Doing a little chest, he's doing full body. And me and Farhan, we met at a strength camp. You see it there.
So what's up?
You see it here. And getting best friends. I spoke on stage and shared how we met. And
Hell yeah, man.
One of the things was we played basketball when we was balling. And great, best of the 7 series. I ain't gonna say who won, but you taught me about competition.
Yeah.
Boost your testosterone. And the winner effect, if you win, boosts it even more. So that's pretty powerful. You know a lot about testosterone. What else? I know multi-joint exercises, like deadlifts is the #1 testosterone booster. How else does a young man boost the testosterone, and why is it important?
Yeah, man. First of all, thanks for having me
welcome,
on your channel, man. It's really nice to have friends like Dougie, man. This guy's amazing. He's taught me a lot about energy because he has some massive, crazy energy, crazy confidence. He just goes out and approaches chicks like with zero fear. And even if you have fear, I mean, all of us have fear. You ain't no sociopath. But even if you have fear, right? Oh, maybe you are. It's good to be a sociopath sometimes. But even if you have fear, the ability to overcome that fear and just go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. So a lot of the reason why we boost testosterone is for gaining confidence, to have massive confidence and energy levels and motivation to do what you want. It's not just about having girls and you know, banging bitches and stuff, which, you know, it's still a big component of that, but it's also to stand up to your family, stand up to your work people. If you want to raise, you want to go do that. And as you mentioned, the winner effect, right? As you live life, you boost your testosterone, you will have little wins, right? So let's say you eat a green salad, you know, you eat some food that will boost your testosterone, you will be able to win, right? You'll be able to consider yourself a winner and be healthier. Now, besides eating greens, you know, what else can specifically boost T? One is eating a lot of fats, right? And I don't mean shit that's gonna make you fat, but shit that's actually fatty acids, right? So omega-3 fatty acids. You know, a lot of people think, oh, if I eat fat, I'm gonna become fat. Not the case. The fat that you become is by eating sugar and by eating some types of shitty carbs, right? Or even gluten, right? Which causes inflammation. So what you want to do is you want to eat monounsaturated fats.
Monounsaturated.
Right? Like avocados have that.
Nuts?
Nuts are amazing. Nuts also have saturated fat. So monounsaturated and saturated are the two that are highly predictive of having high testosterone. So steaks, egg yolks, I already mentioned avocados, you mentioned nuts. Brazil nuts have zinc as well as selenium.
These are minerals.
That's right. And a lot of men all over the world, especially here in America, Canada, have a deficiency in magnesium. They have a deficiency in vitamin D, have a deficiency in zinc. Okay, so you want to eat foods that are going to promote that. Now, if you can't get vitamin D from food like salmon, right? Salmon has cod liver oil. Then you want to go for supplements, right? You want to take a vitamin D drop. You want to have, this is something that I talk about in the Dr. Testosterone plan, which I'll get into a little bit later.
I went through that plan, phenomenal. I made a video on it, check out the link right here, and I talk about some of these things. I actually mentioned Farhan and it. So tell us more about that, and also tell me about cholesterol, because you told me, I always thought cholesterol was bad.
No doubt. See, cholesterol is not what's bad. It is actually really good, especially for testosterone production. Why? Because testosterone is made from cholesterol, right? So in the cell, there's something called an endoplasmic reticulum. I don't know if you remember from high school or even college. In the endoplasmic reticulum.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Yeah, ER, right? So there's a process in there which converts cholesterol to 4 other molecules, and then testosterone is the end product. So that is how testosterone is made. So cholesterol is not what's actually bad. It is if you are eating foods that have cholesterol and trans fats. Right? So what people are used to thinking is, oh, if I eat this ice cream, it has cholesterol in it, but that's not what's causing the harm. It's the fucking trans fats that are gonna kill your testosterone. Now, it's not just,
get them out of there.
There's foods involved. You know, we talked about deadlifts, right? So do exercises that are for big muscles.
Yeah, big muscles. Hold that thought,
like your fucking butt.
By the way, he is a PhD. He has a PhD in neuroscience. He is a doctor. He is a scientist. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying, some bro science from one of these guys.
No doubt. Yeah, so I used to have...
Introduce him.
Yeah, thanks, man. I used to have the testosterone of an 82-year-old man, and then I boosted it. I more than tripled it right? Just like in 6 months.
Let's quadruple it.
Almost, it's almost there. It's almost quadrupled. Now, the way I did that is by following a very specific, a very efficient, and something that is very productive every day, a sleep, diet, and exercise protocol.
Yeah,
right?
sleep
I
is
call
huge.
it, dude, it's so crazy because testosterone is produced during sleep, right? So it's not like, yeah, it's gonna be produced during the day too. So if you do a deadlift, if you do a squat, if you do a lunge, if you do these full body exercises, you will get small peaks in testosterone, small spikes. But if you want to permanently boost testosterone, then you have to follow a very specific, very specialized, very customized sleep, exercise, and diet plan, which is known as the Doc Testosterone plan.
Okay, where can they find you at?
So you can just go to doctestosterone.com/videos, and
I'll put a link below.
Yeah, you have
a link.
It's right there.
Check it out right below. Click that, and he'll talk more about that. And that's where you can find him. Also on social media, where you at?
Doc Testosterone all around, Instagram, YouTube. I have a bunch of free YouTube videos that they can access through my Doc Testosterone channel. And Facebook, there's a Facebook page for Doc Testosterone. DocTestosterone.com is there. All over the interwebs, it's all Doc Testosterone.
And you also have some really good stuff. You just made a video with almost every single RSD instructor.
That's right.
I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah, man.
You just did a video with Elliot Holst, Craig Gallagher, Kino Body. So with me, like, we went to strength camp and we learned a lot and got well connected to a lot of people, because one thing we both believe is putting yourself around the best people possible, and mentors especially. And he's one of my mentors in my mentor interview series. We're going to shoot that later on today, and that's epic as well. The thing is, what gives us the ability, the courage, and audacity is one of the strategies of the 27 strategies. Well, that testosterone is going to give you that testicle fortitude, that moxie, that boldness to approach a mentor, to have the courage to believe in yourself, and the energy.
That's right. Because when you, this happens a lot of the time. We are in a place where we see someone that we need to go to. We need to have that confidence, that motivation, and we don't have that because a lot of people have low testosterone. So this plan is going to get you there, and it's going to make you a real man.
It's the supplement to success. It's the What's a drink with
we call it the Powerade of pickup.
the mojito of motivation. We're on South Beach right now. The mojito of motivation.
Yeah, man. And it's gonna make you muscle gains, man. I used to have a big, if you go to doctestosterone.com, you're gonna get my transformation. Lost 27 pounds of body fat in 3 months.
Check it out, guys.
It's unbelievable, man. It's gonna change your fucking life.
Yes, let's go. I love it. Stay fresh, stay blessed. From South Beach, Miami. Getting in with this workout. Much love. Stay blessed, stay fresh.
Boom.
Peace.